So we get closer and closer to the city of Hubsheim. Luckily, the school is near the closest part of the outer skirts. But there's still a few fields and some houses and some other people. Some people like to live near the city, but live outside. As you all have walked, you've passed several houses and farms and other little things.
Daddy,
You're getting closer. You're getting closer to one particular house, and you see a little girl outside the house. So she sits there outside the house. Would not be the first time you've seen people, but a child of this age is sort of unusual to sitting by themselves. The child, let's see if they notice. Ava, roll your 2 dice, and then tell me the 2 numbers.
13 and 4.
All right, so
I know what 13 plus 4 is.
do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 17, right? So
No, it's 15. No, it's 17.
It's 17. It's okay. So, so you notice there's 2 people on the road coming your way. Okay. So, what do you do, Ava, when these 2 people are coming your way?
I'm just I don't know. I don't really know.
Do you speak to them?
Daddy, look at the TV.
I know, I turned it off. So
I think I'm gonna say.
so you've been alone for 3 days.
Can someone help me? I've been alone for 3 days.
Yeah, you got speak up. So they can't hear you like that far away.
I've been alone here for 3 days. Like, I've been alone here for 3 whole days. And it's about to be 4.
Did we hear this?
Yeah, like you all got to pass by this house.
There, I think there'd be a whimpering yelp ahead. Little whelp.
That's 13 on perception, so. You don't know exactly where it come from?
You saw the kid. I said you saw.
Okay.
She was sitting outside. So she noticed you coming, and that's why she spoke.
Little girl, what was you needing, hun? Where's your parents at?
Well, they left me here because they couldn't raise me.
Okay, this got.
They couldn't raise you.
Yeah.
Why are you a demon?
No. It's just because I'm 5. In the game, it's because I'm 5. In the game.
Because
You play games with them.
No, she just. Someone just kidnapped me and took me.
They kidnapped you and took you.
No,
So-
like people.
So your mom and dad
kidnapped
couldn't.
You, me when I was asleep and took me over here so I could have no family.
Are you from the orphanage?
There's an orphanage here?
I'm sure there's an orphanage here. There be orphans everywhere.
Orphans?
So,
Well, I think I'm an
alright,
orphan.
so
I know a great place we can take her.
Ava, so you said that
Actually, my sister took me out of here because I was the favorite.
Make a choice, honey. They have to make a choice. So you all like So apparently she must be scared because she does not sure what's went on.
Yeah,
She's standing in the door of this
remember.
domicile.
Yeah.
So is there anybody inside? Why are you here at this house?
No, there's no one inside there.
Because I don't remember what happened. Someone just took me here, and I woke up here.
Oh, they took you here, and let's take a look around, shall we?
Shall we?
You take a look around, and I rolled a 15 on a medicine check for her.
She's probably a little famished, not ate or drank much. That might be why she's having a hard time remembering.
12 on investigation. I'm going to look inside the house.
All right.
See if there's any tracks, blood, anything like that.
All right. So there's no tracks. There's no blood, but it does look like a bunch of stuff was probably gathered up, and so whoever was here was left. So there's probably a good chance that she was left. So the question is why?
Is that thing in there?
Yep. Of course, there's an orb, and it's like.
I'm looking around for train tracks.
Is there any food in there?
No, but there's another one of your gotta collect them all balls.
What? I collect them all.
Yeah, look, you've probably seen a dozen of these on the road.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
You
So-
do not know how to spell flower.
Lass, come here. What's your name?
My name in the game is Emma.
Emma. That's a wonderful name. I once had a sister named Emma. Emma Drama. Come here, I want you to look at this ball.
Okay, he's asking you to come inside. Will you go inside?
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
Come here and look at this ball. Now what I would like for you to do is touch the ball and say, I need help.
Okay.
So do you touch the little ball?
Yeah.
All right. So when she reaches down and she touches it, and it glows.
Oh, blow me nose hole.
It glows brighter than when the two of you touched it. So, like, it's like quite a bit bright.
Hey, Don.
She touched it, didn't she?
Yar.
I seen the bright light come
Yeah.
through the window.
Yeah, there are windows, so you probably saw it close.
I think I just fulfilled the Watcher's oath for myself. He spent his lifetime looking for one. I just happened to stumble upon one.
And lucky you haven't even attended school yet.
Yar, do you think it'll get me a good grade?
Oh, what?
Hopefully it'll get you a one-way ticket out the...
Dude,
You think they'll send me out the bubble just for finding one?
so
Hopefully.
roll religion. So remember, like you see signs and portents and all that stuff and all sorts of stuff as a paladin. So,
17.
so you probably feel this is a sign of something from your goddess. You know, like your oath or whatever. There's something tied. You probably feel it's tied to. Because when miraculous things happen, you're going to look at it as it's not a logical thing. It's a divine thing, in a way, or that it was her will.
I sense this is the lady's will.
Well, it's either the will or her ball. I don't know. I'm not sure.
They're two different.
There's a way here.
So these balls are the schools. They're not anything to do.
These
with
balls have nothing to
This
do
is
with the
student John Silver. We have found a foundling who has ignited the fire within this orb. We need transport for her as soon as possible, please.
There's no train things out this way.
I don't know how it works.
What are you guys talking about?
Well, then you know that he
I
walked.
don't know what you are talking
I
about.
pull some rations out of my pack.
What are you talking about? I don't know really.
Well, lass, it would seem that you've been accepted to the school.
I'm trying to skip.
For all I know, you could be a hairy wizard.
Do I have some? Never mind. Do I have some power or something in this game?
Apparently, you have some power.
Am I a Greek goddess?
You may be. What's a Greek goddess?
I don't know.
Well,
I
apparently,
just thought I was a goddess.
so,
Well, that you were so powerful.
but like John had
Let's
been
see
to
if
the
I
school,
forgot.
just a brief introduction. It's like the only way you get into school is if you have enough magical power. Everyone's been basically taught this. It's like that you have to have enough. Either you've been given or you're worthy, you've earned it.
Well, lass, does anything strange happen around you?
Chicken.
Did you say I'm cold and create fire?
No, I can't create fire, and I'm sometimes cold.
I think the weirdest thing around her right now is you.
It sounds like Emma agrees. Well, Emma, it's a long walk to school. Do you have a bag?
No.
There's not much. That's the thing. This place was ravaged. They took everything. The food, everything. There's hardly anything. There was stuff in there. You could tell.
Well, good for you. We have this brave young lad in his strapping armor who would love to carry you on his back to school.
Absolutely.
What?
And if you will allow me to carry you.
Do you have any abilities that can scan or know anything?
I use my detect magic for
I mean,
that.
I've got detect magic, and then I've also got
Because the detect magic will probably tell you what school, what she's been blessed with, if it's arcane, divine, elemental.
I burnt mine. Looking at
detect
you.
magic.
If you want, or unless there's another ability that's in there that could
I don't
that could
have
be.
anything else. Because ceremony's not going to do that. Detect poison
Oh.
and disease is not going to do that.
Vol, I see chicken. I see chickens over there.
So I'll cast detect magic.
Okay.
Oh, it's a ritual for me, so I don't have to burn a spell slot.
Just takes 10 minutes.
Just takes me 10
All right,
minutes.
so for 10 minutes, John can gather up what he thinks she might need, and then you're performing the ritual.
So she can be eating.
Yeah, so
give her some rations.
Ava, do you want you said Emma?
Yeah.
Do you want Emma to eat the food that Dawn gave you?
I'm allergic to one food, and that's potatoes. That's potatoes.
You're allergic to potato? Well, there's no potato in it.
So I'm sure there's some bread and some other stuff. So probably some cheese, probably a little bit of meat, and some sausages or something like that. So all right, so you've cast your was it detect magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you did your detect magic. Of course, you can see the orb glowing easily because with what surrounds it, and you can see that John and her are both glowing too. Like I said, they have magic that emanates through there. Well, when you all do detect magic, the one thing that you will notice throughout the world is there's think of it like glowing specks of sand. It's not, it sort of floats through and blows through the air, but it's very faint, very weak. And there's these little pieces of sand here and there. It's like they reflect in the area that you're allowed to see. But when you detect magic on people, it's like they're covered in it. They're covered in these flecks. They've been able, so it's enough to do. And the more they are, the more the flecks cover them. It's like you all have just a little bit on it, but she looks like she's been bathed in it. So it's a lot. At least probably 2 or 3 times more than what you all have on you.
I think this Emma has been bathed in magic.
Oh, and I can tell you it's probably divine. It's because there's arcane, divine, elemental, or planar. Planar. So, those type of things they can identify. So, something's blessed her.
Something divine has blessed this young one.
Or perhaps she's an avatar of your peach.
What? What?
You would have probably known that if it was her that blessed it.
I think I would have been able to tell if it was.
Oh, so you're going to tell this child your God's better than hers? Good luck with that, lad. Pack her up, let's go.
That would be prideful if I'd done that. This is a little girl.
Well, you surely enough told me
You're
that
not
your God was the bestest. That sounds pretty prideful to me.
You're not a little girl.
I understand, but you would be saying the same. I'm just saying it sounds prideful to be boasting your God above others.
I wasn't being prideful.
Do you all want to check for any possible religious markings or writings or symbols that could be in this house somewhere that could have maybe brought this on?
Can I check behind your ear for magical numbers?
You investigated this house. Did you find anything?
Not in the house. Let's investigate the girl.
So you got
What?
That's a 18.
on
I'm just gonna give her a once over. Look for crescent moon birthmark or skull.
This in the visible looking.
Yeah.
So,
And what would be visible?
Hands and what would be There's nothing necessarily visible that you can see on her. So, but again, the detect magic is she's lighting up like Christmas tree.
Actually.
This should be something for one of the teachers at the school.
Yeah, like I said, pack her up, put her on your back, and let's go.
Are you just going to try to take her, or are you going to try to convince her?
Emma, would you like to go to a big school with us?
Sure.
Alright. Can I pick you up and put you on my shoulders?
Or would you like to walk? How fast are you?
Not that fast. I haven't. I'm not that fast. I can only run I'm so slow.
Would you like for me to pick you up and carry you? Okay. Well, I'll pick her up and throw her.
Now remember, they react to both the whip and the carrot, and make sure you say get up when you kick him in the side.
So, hey, don't make noise. All right. So you pick her up and you're going to take her. You'll take her to the school.
You sure you know how to get to the school?
Yeah, it's right down the road. You can't miss it.
You were a little drunk when you left. It's like this perception, just to make sure that you take no wrong turns.
Plus 3 is 18.
Okay, so you get around pretty good. So it's getting there. Luckily, again, it's near the edge. You make sure not to take the wrong turn into the party district from the day before that you all went through.
Look what she does.
Probably don't want to get near all those people that like him. So you all come across. You go through a bunch of these old mansions. There's not a lot of tall houses, but there's some 3 or 4 story mansions and stuff. A bunch of them are run down or just sort of sealed off. You come through and some look like they've not been messed with for a long time. And eventually you come up to this great wall. It's pretty tall. It's like 20-foot wall, and you go around it. And eventually you come around one of the corners and you walk for a little bit, and there's a big gate. So, and this gate, and it's a big archway. And on top of this arch is an H, and out of the H sort of comes around and it's a U. So at these gates. So you stand before the front of these gates. There is an orb there at the gate, and it glows because you're all near it, and the gates just automatically open for you. Do you go through the gates?
Is this the school?
Yar, this be the school. The dormitory be up this way. If you give me a second, I'll see if I can find one of the wee ones that will guide you to a room. I'm sure they know you're coming. If you lit the ball, they knew you're coming. They'll have a room ready for you.
So you just walk through the gate.
Oh.
So you walk through. There's a fountain in the parade grounds. There's a large grassy section. You can see this great mansion that stands before you. To your right, there's this domed building that looks with this giant spyglass coming out. There are people walking around the front lawn, doing various things, sitting, reading, or talking. As you walk up towards the gate, you see a little. It looks like a really, really little kid, even about the same size of the ones you're carrying, but looks very, very old, with this little stick sort of turning stuff around. So they don't really pay you much mind. So you get up to the doors, and on the doors there are two great dragons on the door, and that come together, and there's a orb, like a round ball that sort of joins in, that's sort of split down the middle, and on the top it says Highborn University spelled all the way in an arch. So there are no door handles on the door.
I'm looking for one of the authority figures that we saw around, either, watching the other students, or that has been pointed out as a teacher to us up to this point.
So you just mostly see like what looks like student. No one seems to be standing out as a big deal. You do remember they said the classes don't start for several days. This is the gathering period to get additional students that they feel. So. But
okay, is there somebody who is like considered the RA of the dorm?
Like at the dorm.
Okay, once we get to the dorm.
So like, you're not in through the doors yet.
Okay, so we're gonna get in through the doors. Come on, we'll get you figured your rooms and all.
How do we get inside?
Well, you walk up to the orb at the door.
Is there an orb at the door?
It's drawn into it. Remember, there's the two dragons, and they're both touching an orb, and it's sort of split down the
That
middle.
orb. I'll walk up and I'll touch it.
So you touch it, and it glows. But the door doesn't open. But the door glowed.
Have you not reserved a room? I try it.
So the door opens for you.
Does it immediately shut back, or can I hold it open so they can walk in?
You can walk through, but they can't walk through yet.
Stay right here. Give me a second.
So when you go to it, the door closes, so it's just you and Emma outside. So, but when you touch the orb, it glowed.
Okay. Emma,
What?
can you reach up and touch this orb, please?
What?
So there's
Just lay your hand on it.
There's a ball on there. It's like, will you put your hand on the door? He asked you to.
No, I.
Well, just he's asking. This is playing. Will you touch it?
No, I.
That's fine. Just touch it. All right. So she reaches up, and it glows bright too, and both the doors open up because you're holding her. So they now when she touched it though, the doors sort of glint, and what you see, instead of two dragons, there looks like a great dragon head that looks at you, and it shines, and it goes away when she takes her hand off. That goes away, and it goes back to the two dragons sitting there holding the orb.
So in my mind, I'm thinking that she's possibly blessed by a dragon.
So am I a dragon?
Possibly. So,
Possibly.
so you all go in, and about that time, John will be coming back with someone. And they're like, "Oh, they figured out how to get in because that you gotta place yourself to unlock it." So, they'll take Emma, the
Yeah, we found this little girl along the path here. So.
She made your balls go right.
So the person that goes through there, they cast something. You don't know what it is. You've never seen. They cast something, and they're like.
I think I know what you were talking about. Cast a spell.
Yeah, they cast the spell. So you all don't know the spell. You've never seen it. So this person is apparently skilled in magic, that they can do something. And it's like, oh, it's been a long time since we've had one of these come. So they get down and they look at the little girl. They go, what's her name? Looking at you two.
She is Emma, and her foundling parents be John and Juan.
Wait.
I mean John. Son? I'm sorry, what's your name again? Don and John.
So it's like, are you all together? It's like the two.
Only for the last couple hours.
So
we found her.
Okay. So Emma.
Will you guys hurt me?
Emma.
What?
So
And
it's like when was the last time you saw your parents?
14 days ago.
It keeps changing.
Yeah. She was a little famished, so I gave her a few rations, so hopefully that'll...
You know?
That
It was 3
combination with some
days. Then she was an orphan. Then she had a sister. I think she has multiple life syndrome.
So do you remember your parents' name, Emma?
I think...
John and Dawn.
No!
Johnetta and Donnie.
No!
So do you remember? You can say no if you don't remember.
I think I do.
But you think you do?
I think I do.
Maybe after a night's rest, you might remember in the morning.
Trying to think.
And so they go. It's okay.
It's John and Dawn.
Mine is like that, and I don't remember the
It's like, well,
Just call her Danielle.
yeah. So we'll.
Danielle.
It's like we'll get down to your heritage. We actually happen to have some of the great heritage keepers.
I was trying to think of names.
So it's like yes, I know someone that will take great interest to you.
What?
Have you ever heard? And she takes her. She said you. It's like John take Dawn to his room. For the level 3s where you're all allowed.
Yes.
So I'm taking Emma to meet.
I remember the address.
So,
Yeah, it's just a 1, 2, 3 school lane.
yeah.
No,
So no, like
no,
no,
that's
like
not my address.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 4, 3.
so she said okay. I was like
1, 3, 4, 2.
she said tell you what. There's someone that very much like to talk to you. Their name's the Guardian. You guys, you all go to your dorm room again. There's a nice fruit basket there for you, Dawn, since you've not been here. So there's a nice bed to get your belongings, everything through there. It's like there are some places you're allowed to go You can go to the arena. You can go to the observatory. You're not allowed to go to the classroom sections just yet. The Great Hall. You can explore the city. We'll let you know when classes start. But like we tell all students, don't go to where you're not supposed to. Stay out of trouble. We're going to take Emma. We're going to have a little conversation. Don't worry, she'll be okay. So they go through. They walk off. She's holding him. They go through a door to a different section, which is the opposite direction of where you're all going. And the door closes, and it sort of has like a little magic seal across it. Are you through? And with that, you all can go to your rooms and rest for the day, or decide to explore. There are a few other places. You notice there's a bunch of rooms. And a lot of these rooms have 3 on them, and then there's some 4s and stuff like that. But most of the doors are open. The occupied rooms are closed. There ain't a lot of doors closed, but this place could handle hundreds of people.
I'm looking for a door with a peach on it.
Is there a door here with a peach on it?
I'm thinking it'd be yours if I find it.
So it's like the doors will change to meet your personality to prove it's your door. So once he claims the room, then the door will sort of be decorated. Your door will be decorated how you want it to be decorated, based on your personality and your class and information. So there's no names on the doors. The only thing you have is a 3, and then the door will customize itself to you. So you all can talk about your doors and stuff at some point, because JR, you did not go to your dorm room.
No, not yet. I was going to look for one with an eye patch on it.
But the doors are all plain, other than there's a number on them until you claim a room. The doors that are open are the rooms you claim. So
You're okay.
So you claim a room?
I found whichever room is open and I go in.
Yeah, there are many doors that are open. So
And I just pick one.
So you go in, and what happens on your door? What's it, Jane?
Just looks a mallard peach.
No, it's just a mallard peach, but there's also like a circle with 7 notches in it behind it.
Dad, I think I have in the game. I haven't slept for 3 days.
Okay, well you're going to rest, and they're going to make sure you're okay. So, all right, what does John's door do when it closes?
Where the little eye hole is, there's a dragon eye that comes out, and it's always peeking around, left to right, monitoring the hall.
It's just looking, and on the bottom is a great sea turtle. On the bottom of it, like a shell. It's like looking up. Come on, there's got to be a boat on it. There has to be a boat.
There's a crashed boat on the back of the turtle.
Okay. So, okay.
SS Minnow.
Yeah. So that's where we'll close. So you all will hear several other people milling around, but you do wonder why there's so many doors open. So, and that there probably should be more students that you would think when classes should be starting soon.